누가 한국말이 쉽다고 했던가요? 알면 알수록 어려운 하지만 그래서 더 재미있는 우리말 정말 달라. We have our very own 통역 전문가 임상혁 사이먼님 in the studio. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Hello, good evening.
Hello, how are you?
Actually, I'm still enjoying my birthday week thanks to someone who sung me the happy birthday last week. And thank you for advertising to the world that it was my birthday.
Of course.
Okay.
It needs to be advertised.
Of course. And after the show was ended, I got tons of calls from my friends saying, happy birthday, Simon.
That's nice.
They also sent me some nice gifts.
Oh, that's great. I think as you grow older also, it's just nice to have people say happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
어렸을 때는 뭐 선물이 굉장히 중요했지만 but as you get older, just having someone to say, hey, I remember it's your birthday or just saying happy birthday means a lot.
Yeah, because as you grow up, everyone just becomes so busy with their lives. So it's really hard to get in contact with others.
That's right. So just remembering is certainly a gift in itself. But hopefully you had a great week. Hopefully you had a great birthday week as well. But wanted to focus on the here and now. And since it still is fall, 오늘도 날씨가 너무 좋았잖아요.
너무 좋더라고요. 제가 아까 낮에 잠깐 저희 앞에 운동하는 공간이 있어요. 강같이 하천이 흐르는데 저희 집 앞에.
네.
그래서 제가 거기 산책하고 있는데 날씨가 너무 좋아가지고
그러니까요.
I took like millions of photos.
Me too.
Yeah.
오늘 골든 아워도 너무 예뻐가지고
진짜.
선셋이 너무 예쁘더라고요. And I was just loving the photos that I was taking as well. But with the fall season comes a little bit of a con, I would say, a disadvantage as the cold weather approaches.
Right.
날씨가 추워지면서
그렇죠. 날씨도 추워지고 일교차가 크지 않나요?
Yes.
이게 낮에는 you really feel hot and warm,
Yes.
but during the morning and during the night. 그래서 제가 아까도 여기 오고 있는데 갑자기 춥더라고요.
맞아요.
그래서, so I had to like take out my coats from the closet.
That's right.
네.
It's 2 different seasons in one day, but hopefully you guys are staying safe and warm. 이럴 때도 감기 걸리기가 참 쉬운 계절이잖아요.
네, 그렇죠. 감기도 조심해야 되고, like we talked about it last week. You gotta stay healthy and fit, do some exercise, and drink some hot tea.
But I think the hardest thing would be to do exercises. To work out, 저는 working out, 운동하는 스타일이 전혀 아니거든요.
Me too.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
항상 결심을 하는데 끝까지 안 가더라고요.
네. And me too. I just do my exercise just to maintain that a little
맞아요.
bit of life. 그러니까 살기 위해서
That's right.
운동을 하는 스타일이라서 저도 막 주도적으로 적극적으로 막 헬스장 가서 막 doing weightlifting 하고 뭐 스쿼트 하고 막 그런 스타일은 아닙니다.
어려워요. 근데 또 날씨가 추워지면서 바깥 나가기도 싫고 모든 게 귀찮아지면서 또 왜 이렇게 모든 게 더 맛있어요? 추워지면서 Everything gets more and more delicious as you stay at home and you eat so much. 그렇다면 또 살찌게 마련이죠.
그렇죠. Actually, I have gained some weight recently.
Yes, 맞아요. 저도요.
네, 그래서 한국에서 가을은 천고마비의 계절이라고 하는데요. So it means that in fall, even the horse gets really chubby because there are so many delicious food to eat during the fall, and you get a lot of appetite for many kinds of delicious food. So, and nowadays, I too have a good appetite, and there are so many things that I just want to eat. So, Punita, do you have like your own comfort food that you always love to eat no matter what?
Comfort food will always be 라면.
오.
오늘 출근하기 전에 또 먹었어요.
오.
계란 하나 때리고, you know, you gotta do the spicy food is usually pretty comforting for me. And then of course 저는 왜 겨울 되면은 여름보다 아이스크림이 많이 땡겨요.
저도요.
Yeah.
이게 오히려 실내 있으니까 막 히터 쐬고 그러니까
Yes.
뭔가 몸이 더 달궈진다라고 해야 되나? You get all heat up by the warm indoor air, so you really crave for ice creams.
Yes, and so a couple days ago, one of my friends got me a big tub of coffee ice cream. 커피를 잘 안 마시는데 커피 맛 아이스크림은 진짜 맛있더라고요.
맛있죠.
그래서 후식으로 먹으면 너무 맛있어가지고 이렇게 겨울을 지나고 이제 살도 찌고 그렇겠죠?
그쵸. 네, 그래서 오늘은 제가 특별히 음식과 관련된 표현들을 가져봤습니다. 우리 모두 맛있는 음식 먹으면서 행복해지면 뭐 되겠죠. 굳이 운동을 안 해도.
맞아요.
Yeah, that is the most important thing, being happy.
I like this mindset. Why
Okay.
not?
그쵸, 맛있으면 0칼로리라고
맞아요.
우리가 보통 하죠.
맞아요. 자, 그렇다면은 오늘의 표현들 한번 살펴보려고 하는데요. Let's take a look at our very first expression.
Okay, so the first expression is bring home a bacon. 그래서 집으로 베이컨 가져와라 라고 해석이 될 수 있는데
네.
이게 정확히는 뭔가 생계 유지를 위해서 돈을 벌어오다 라는 뜻입니다. So it literally means to earn a living and there are some hypotheses that this phrase actually came from the 1906 telegram when the mother of a very famous boxer back then, Joe Gans, urged her son to go in and bring home the bacon. So at the time, many sports journalists actually loved this phrase, and it was soon all over the newspaper. 그래서 이게 뭐 한국어로 이거 좀 변형을 하면 우리 이제 생계를 위해서 나가서 돈 벌어서 우리 쌀 먹을 수 있게
그쵸.
쌀값 좀 벌어와 뭐 이렇게 해석이 될 수 있을 것 같아요.
Right.
그래서 한국어로 또 하면 밥벌이 좀 해와 이렇게 또 해석을 할 수 있겠고요.
밥벌이.
So if you're the breadwinner, you have to earn some money to feed your families.
That's
그렇게
right.
해석이 될 수 있겠고요. For example, Simon works as a freelance interpreter during the day, and at night he works as an English reporter at the TBS.
Right.
And these are his major jobs to bring home a bacon.
Bring home the bacon. 해야죠.
그렇죠. 그래서 저는 낮에는 이제 통역사로 프리랜서 통역사로 일하고 저녁에는 여기 TBS에서
Yeah.
리포터로 일을 하면서 이제 돈을 벌어온다라고
That's right.
해석이 될 수 있겠습니다.
맞습니다. You got to bring home the bacon, especially nowadays. 먹고 살기가 더욱더 어려워지는 요즘에 gotta bring more and more bacon home.
Right. 그리고 요새는 오히려 굳이 누군가를 먹여 살린다기보다 나 혼자 스스로 sustain하기도
That's
sustaining yourself is even harder
Hard
than
enough.
the past. 네.
Yeah, that's very true. Lots of people, I think the majority of South Korea was single person households, wasn't it?
Yes, that's
and
right.
Even then, I mean, I don't know how people live day by day as I was just looking at 국밥. 저도 오늘 국밥이 땡겨가지고 돌아다니까 13,000원이더라고요. And I thought,
비싸다.
비싸요. 10,000원 이하로 먹었던 시절이
Right.
있었는데, and it's well over, 10,000 won nowadays.
Yeah, that's right. And yesterday I also ate 김밥. 그냥 김밥 한 줄. I just ate one
비싸요.
김밥 먹었는데 예전에는 사실 김밥 was like 1,000 or 2,000 won per one kimbap, but now it's like 4,000 won.
Yes. 기본.
그렇죠. 기본. 그러니까 기본 참치 안 들어가고 그냥 just the plain kimbap is like 4,000, 5,000 won.
Yes.
So, God, the inflation
Yes.
is really killing us.
백화점에 가면 7,000원이 8,000원이 되고, and then 냉면 백화점에 가고 싶으면 17,000원이에요. Isn't that incredible? Oh my goodness.
네, 그래서 요새는 막 편의점 도시락만 먹고 살아야
그러니까요,
되나
맞아요.
그런 생각도 들더라고요.
Much more reasons to bring home the bacon. 밥벌이 한다. That's good. I like that term as well. 밥벌이.
네.
Let's take a look at another expression dealing with food as well.
Okay, so the second expression that I brought has to do with fish. Means have bigger fish to fry. 그래서 더 큰 이제 생선을 갑자기 튀겨야 된다. 뭐 이렇게 직역을 하면 그렇게 되겠고요. 더 중요한 일이 생겼다라고 이게 해석이 됩니다. 그래서 우선 더 중요한 일이 생기다 이렇게 해석이 되고 또 더 중요한 일이 있어서 사소한 것들에 내가 이제 더 이상 관심을 둘 수 없다로도 해석이 돼요. And actually this phrase originated long ago about 17th century England.
Oh.
It means that you have like important things to do that you just can't pay attention to petty stuff.
Right.
For example, the project's deadline has been moved forward. So now I can't put more efforts to this one because I have bigger fish to fry now.
Yeah.
이렇게 하면은 이 프로젝트가 하나 들어왔는데 이 데드라인이 갑자기 앞당겨져서 내가 기존에 지금 하고 있던 프로젝트에 더 이상 신경을 쓸 여유가 없다. 왜냐면 이것부터 먼저 처리를 해야 되니까.
그렇죠.
그래서 if something more important just steps into your life, then you have the bigger fish to fry, and you have to pay attention to that.
Bigger fish to fry. I heard this as bigger fish to catch.
Oh, that also makes sense actually.
Yeah, 그렇죠. 왜냐면 기회를 잡아야 되는 게 더 큰 기회들도 있는데
그쵸.
굳이 작은 애들한테
맞아요.
집중하면은 기회를 놓칠 수 있으니까.
So it means that you don't actually have to like pay attention to petty and something that's not
Right.
important. Go for the big dreams.
Yes, 맞아요. 자잘한 거는 그만.
그렇죠.
And now you move forward to, as you said, the bigger goals in life as well. Bigger fish to fry 또는 bigger fish to catch도 쓸 수 있을 것 같습니다.
Right. 네, 그리고 이제 다음 expression으로 넘어가 볼 건데 제가 다음 expression 설명하기 전에 it has to do with mustard and have you ever seen that mustard leaves or mustard plants?
No, I haven't.
예, 그거 한번 검색해 보세요. 그 인터넷에서 검색해 보면
해볼래요.
그 줄기가 되게 은근 높아요.
아,
It's really
그래요?
tall and very kind of thick. So
Okay.
the farmers they have to use a scythe or a very thick knife to cut them. 그래서 이 겨자라고 하죠. 머스타드라는 게 사실 그 식물에서 오는 건데 그 식물을 이렇게 베어가지고 그거를 뭐 어떻게 해서 겨자를 만든다라고 합니다.
와, 이것도 김치로 만든대요.
맞아요.
김치 이게 갓김치래요.
아 진짜요?
This is 갓김치.
Oh, no wonder they were like they really tasted like mustard. 되게 쏴하고 막 they were like wasabi also.
Right.
네.
So the mustard greens
Yeah.
is what they call 갓김치.
I didn't know that.
그러니까요.
그래서 제가 소개해드리고 싶은 expression, yeah, we were kind of drifted off.
Right.
네. 제가 소개해드리고 싶은 expression은 cut the mustard. 이게 뭐 직역을 하면 그 머스타드 식물을 이렇게 베다라는 뜻도 있는데 기대에 부응하다라는 뜻이 있어요. So there are many opinions about the exact origin of this phrase, but the most famous one is that when farmers cut mustard plants, they have to use a very, very sharp blade or scythe. But when the blade becomes blunt, farmers will not be able to harvest the mustard, and in that way, the scythe becomes useless or cannot meet the expectation of the farmer. 그래서 그 자르는 그 머스타드 식물 자르는 칼이 뭐 칼날이 조금 막 뭉툭해지거나 이게 닳게 되면 더 이상 재배를 할 수가 없으니까 그 농부들의 기대에 못 미치다라고 해서 cut the mustard 기대에 부응하다 to meet the expectation. But if you cannot cut the mustard, then you're failing someone's expectation이라고 또 해석이 될 수 있겠죠. For example, the son always studied hard and behaved properly in order to cut the mustard for his father.
I see.
그래서 뭐 예를 들어서 아들이 있었는데 그 아버지의 기대에 부응하기 위해서 항상 예의 바르게 그리고 열심히 공부를 했다. 뭐 이렇게 또 해석이 될 수 있겠습니다.
I didn't hear. I've never heard about this one before. 저도 배워가네요.
네.
Cut the mustard. 어떤 기준에 맞추기 위해서.
Right.
좋습니다. Cut the mustard. 기대에 부응하다. Well, let's take a look at one other term here having to do with a little more risk and investing as well. People will give you some advice not to do this as well.
That's right. So the next expression is kind of familiar to many of you. Putting all your eggs in one basket. 그래서 모든 그 계란을 이제 바구니 하나에 다 이제 좀 넣으려고 하는 것을 떠올리면 될 것 같은데 한 가지 일에 몰두하다, 한 가지 일에 막 목숨을 걸다 이렇게 또 해석이 될 수 있습니다. It means that you risk all your resources and efforts to achieve one single goal, and if it fails, there are no alternatives. You shove in all the eggs in one basket to achieve something. 그래서 막 달걀을 그 좁은 바구니 안에 막 우겨 넣는 거다라고 생각을 하시면 될 것 같아요. 아니면 한 가지 일에 너무 이제 몰두하는데 사실 그게 좋지만은 않잖아요. 이게 사실 이게 좀 다양하게 생각을 해야 되는데 so it means you don't necessarily have to be focused on one single goal. 이라는 뜻도 있습니다.
Yeah, I think it's pretty natural in life. I mean, as a freelancer는 이제 자연스럽게 put all your eggs in one basket 할 수는 없잖아요.
I can't agree more.
Yeah, you tend to focus your talents in so many different fields and so many
Right.
different projects. And 그게 자연스럽고 그게 it's like 규칙인 것 같기도 하고 as a freelancer. But for other people, if you focus on one career, which is also great as well. 근데 너무 이쪽에 집중을 하게 되면은 if you suddenly lose the job, for example, 그러면
Right.
또 뭐해? 어떻게? How can you
맞아요.
survive after?
Right, and your perspective also becomes really narrow if you just focus on one thing.
Right.
시야가 좁아지고 한국어에서는 이게 고인물이 된다라고 하는데, so you become that pawn that is trapped inside a mud.
Yeah.
라고 해서 그것밖에 못 본다. You can only just see that, just that.
Right.
Nothing else.
Can't see further.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. So we often say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. 이거는 하지 말아야 할 것으로 대부분 쓰는 표현인 것 같은데요.
네, 그래서 뭐 예를 들어서 in the final round, the football team has put all their eggs in one basket. This is their last chance to win the league. 그래서 결승전에서 이 풋볼팀이 이제 결승에 올라왔는데 이번 리그가 마지막이라서
아하, 이럴 때는
네, 이럴 때는 뭐 여기
올인.
경기에 올인을 해야죠. 목숨 걸어야 되는데
그렇죠.
그래서 그런 상황이다. They have put all their eggs in one basket.
There you go.
This is their last match before the end of the league.
Yeah, well, you never know. 그럴 때도 성공하는 사람들도 있고
그렇죠.
올인하면서
한 가지 일에 계속 집중을 해서 in the end you may gain some trophy.
That's true. At the end. Put all your eggs in one basket. 한 가지 일에 목숨 걸다. 이렇게 해본 적은 있으신가요, 사이먼님?
한 가지 일에 목숨. So when I was in the graduate school, we have to take the grad exam if you want to graduate. If you fail, then you have to wait like 6 months for the re-exam.
Right.
그래서 그때 당시 제가 for 3 months, I really studied hard. That was the most... That time was actually the most passionate period during my lifetime. 그래서 정말 열심히 공부를 해서 다행히 그때 졸업시험을 잘 통과할 수 있었어요.
Yes, there you go.
So at that time, I have put all my eggs in one basket to pass the graduation exam.
Yeah, and then there was a light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
There you go. 좋은 결과가 있었네요. Well, next up we have something to do with eating as well. To eat like a horse.
Yeah, actually, this is my favorite expression. Eat like a horse. 그냥 많이 먹다.
그쵸.
대식가다라고 이제 쓸 수 있겠는데요. So it has been said that horses eat like 2 to 2.5% of their body weight a day.
Whoa.
Because a horse, they really have to move a lot and they consume a lot of energy inside their body. So they do eat a lot, and this expression refers to those who eat a decent amount every time they have the meals. 이거의 또 반대가 eat like a bird 라고 하는데 진짜 새 모이만큼 먹다. You eat really a small amount of food. Actually, I had my ex-girlfriend was someone who ate like a bird.
But I think that's quite healthy certain times.
Yeah, it is. It is actually. And whenever I go to a restaurant with her for like eating steak, she after she cut the steak, she gave me like 2/3 of the steak to my plate, and she is the 1/3, and she eat the rest of the steak. 근데 여기서 또 she is really slowly, 되게 느리게 먹어요. 막 깨작깨작 이렇게 먹어서 제가 한 번은 그렇게 먹고 어떻게 버텨?
그러니까요. 근데 자주는 못 먹어요, 그러면?
근데
원래 조금씩 자주 먹는 스타일이잖아요.
아니요, 그것도 아니더라고요.
그것도
근데
아니에요.
그런 사람들은 저와 달리 unlike me, they are just used to that eating habits for a long time that it just became their natural routine.
That's right.
그게 너무 자연스러운 거예요. 이게.
근데 또 그게 맞는 거잖아요. 그러니까 배가 고프면 다 먹고 싶은데 반면 데이트하는 친구는 조금씩 먹으니까 완전 윈이죠.
그렇죠, 맞죠. 그래서 for me, I was really lucky because I was able to eat 닭다리 2개 when we ate fried chicken.
There you go.
So she was actually a good girlfriend, I should say.
이때쯤 약간 보고 싶은?
Because it was like a mutual benefit for both of us.
Yeah, I guess so. Actually, eating styles, I think, is really important when dating.
Right.
저도 if I was dating a guy and he didn't like the same foods that I like, 데이트하기가 어려웠을 거예요.
맞아요.
It's such a big part of life to dine together, eat together. It's very communal. But in any case, to eat like a horse 또는 eat like a bird 정반대로 한번 알아봤습니다.
네, 맞아요. 그냥 한 가지 예시 잠깐 드리자면 for 6 days a week, I eat like a bird. Then on Sunday, I binge eat like a horse.
Yes.
그래서 막 주 6일 동안은 내가 좀 참고 막 다이어트 때문에 적게 먹는데 so the last Sunday is actually my cheating day. 그래서 cheating day 이날
맞아요.
막 먹는 거죠. eating like a
있어야
horse라고
되죠.
할 수 있겠습니다.
Cool as a cucumber.
Oh, so the next expression has to do with this vegetable that not many people like.
그러니까 I had no idea that this was such a big, I think especially in Korea, 한국 특히나.
And I don't like cucumber as
Oh,
well.
you don't?
네, 그래서 저 김밥 먹을 때 오이 빼요.
빼요. So what is the thing behind it? 어떤 사람들은 그런 초록 채소를 모두 다 싫어하는 사람들도 있고 아예 그냥 오이만 싫어하는 분들도 계시더라고요.
Yeah, I'm the person who only hates the cucumber. Because I don't just like the smell of the raw cucumber. 근데 저 피클은 또 먹어요.
Oh, I'm the opposite.
Oh, really?
저는 오이를 굉장히 좋아하는데 굉장히 상큼하고 it's very fresh. But then 피클은 진짜 못 먹어요.
그래서 저는 그 양념된 오이 있잖아요. 막 like the salted and marinated cucumbers okay for me.
오이 김치는 괜찮아요.
네, 오이 김치 저도 괜찮아요. But the raw cucumber is just I just can't bear it.
Oh, interesting. So cool as a cucumber는 또 어떤 뜻일까요?
Okay, so basically the inside of cucumber is really cool. So this phrase means that someone is cool, calm, and relaxed with just no worries. If someone is cool as a cucumber, he or she is just so relaxed and they never get like startled or baffled.
Right.
They just remain the same mood and stance. For example, Punita is always cool as a cucumber. No matter how unexpected it may be, she always remains calm during the radio show.
Oh, that's nice.
네, 이렇게 하면은 뭐 푸니타 씨는 제가 보기에 이 라디오 진행하시면서 항상 그 평정심을 유지하는 것 같아요. 항상 그 침착하고 cool as a cucumber 해요. 그래서 라디오 진행자를 하고 있는 것이 아닐까라고 생각이 듭니다.
와우, 사이먼님은 cool as a cucumber를 동의하지 않으시겠군요라고 하시는데, is that right? Do you think? 오이를 싫어해가지고?
But it's just 오이는 그냥 제가 먹는 걸로 싫어하는 거고 먹는 걸로 싫어하는 거고.
That's right. Cool as a cucumber. It's a good compliment to give, I guess, to give somebody. Also, just good to be pretty chill and relaxed.
All right, that's right.
침착하는.
그래서 쉽게 당황하지 않고
그렇죠.
just staying cool, relaxed.
There you go. 반면에 cool as a cucumber 반면에 to go bananas가 있는데요.
네, 맞습니다. So to go bananas, it means that you're kind of overly excited and mad. So according to linguistic experts, this expression came from the situation where all the monkeys go crazy. That's why you call someone, if you call someone that he or she went bananas, that person is overly excited or angry. 그래서 막 원숭이들이 그 혹시 화가 나거나 미친 거 보신 적 있으면 모르겠는데 they always squeak and they go really crazy. And it just drives me nuts when you just see that scene. 그래서 there are people who always go bananas. It's really hard to be around them because they just make you uncomfortable.
맞아요. 불안정하고 you just get a lot of anxiety when you're around people who
맞아요.
go bananas.
So if you're a person who always goes bananas, you should meet a guy or a girl that is cool as a cucumber.
Balance.
네.
균형이 필요하죠. Well, in any case, whether you're cool as a cucumber or you're going bananas, hopefully you enjoyed our show. 사이먼님 너무 감사하고요. 덕분에 많은 것을 배워봤습니다. Time goes by fast. 여기서 마무리할 시간이 왔습니다. We'll have to see you again next week.
Thank you, Punita.
We'll leave you guys with the last song of this segment. 5308님의 신청곡 들려드리겠습니다. 이정 with 다신.